Welcome to the Stairway to Heaven. We're coming to you through the X-Zone TV channel, bringing insights into the ever-changing high-frequency currents now bathing the planet and affecting us all. The source of vital information for the evolving human being. I'm Gwilda Wiyaka. Sugar in the gas tank. To embrace evolution, we're challenged with clearing our system of restrictions in order to channel the higher frequencies. Refinement must take place on all four levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Similar to an old-style receiver, it's much like running a signal through a wire to the speakers. In the original mono receivers, the quality of the speaker wire was not as critical because the signal was not overly refined, nor was the speaker. But as receivers became more advanced and stereo was introduced, copper-clad aluminum cable could only channel so much mediocre sound, no matter how refined the speakers or pure the original signal. Using oxygen-free copper speaker wire, sound was improved, but for really great sound, one would go the expense of gold wire. Aluminum has more resistance than copper. Gold has even less. The less resistance, the less distortion, and the purer the signal that reaches the speakers. This principle holds true in our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. During lower frequency times, we had much more leeway as there was only so much light to be channeled. Now we need to reduce resistance in order to keep up with the rising frequency. During this episode of the Stairway to Heaven, we'll look at physical restrictions and some ways to minimize them. You are what you eat. No truer words were ever spoken. It's amazing how people would think of putting sugar in their gas tank, but yet consume copious amounts of it without thought. Refined sugar is an addictive poison, lacing most all of our prepared foods. Nature, in all of its wisdom, created food that was perfect. The closer we can get to eating food exactly the way God created it before humans got their grubby little hands on it, the better. Chemical additives, fertilizers, pesticides, dye, and GMOs are not food. The body can't use them. If it can't be used, it must be eliminated. Failing that, stored until it can be disposed of. Stored toxins create resistance, fat, and eventually ill health. It takes frequency to digest. If the food we're eating is processed, altered, and artificial, it's low frequency. There comes a point of diminishing returns. Sometimes it takes more frequency to digest than any benefit we obtain from what we eat. This drops our overall frequency and ability to channel the same. There is a frequency below which we can no longer maintain physical health. And there you have it, the current human condition. Water is a universal solvent. Pure water is instrumental in flushing toxins, yet many of us drink chemical-ridden pop and energy drinks instead of adding to the toxic load. There's a known carcinogen created when chlorine is mixed with organic material. Most of our municipal water systems still chlorinate water to kill organic bacteria. You might suggest drinking bottled water. Well, watch out what the bottles are made of. Many plastics leach a chemical similar to synthetic estrogen, proven to create hormonal imbalance and cause cancer. These same bottles are used for milk and juice. Minerals are the key in transmitting frequency. Soil has been so over-farmed that the original minerals are no longer present for plants to absorb. Most of us are grossly deficient in minerals. At the same time, many mineral supplements aren't easily absorbed and must therefore be eliminated or stored in the body. When one really starts looking to all the places the normal diet compromises our health, adds to our toxic load, and causes resistance to frequency, it's daunting. Fortunately, anything we do to improve our diet can help. Seek out organic grass-fed and grass-finished meats, non-GMO, fresh, healthy, locally grown fruits and vegetables in their season are the best. You can't go wrong by staying away from all processed and packaged fast foods, minimizing dairy and grains. If you do nothing else, investing in a high-quality, preferably reverse osmosis water filter, and drinking copious amounts of purified water from glass or stainless can have amazing results. Taking chelated liquid organic minerals is also very helpful. None of us can do it all, but every small step back to the way nature designed our food can make all the difference. Thank you for joining me, Gwilda Wiyaka, on the Stairway to Heaven, where we provide updates on the energetic currents, facilitating our evolution into conscious, powerful co-creators. Until next time, may you be blessed on your sacred path to wholeness. We are here. The time is now.